Sit down. Count me in. I'll tell you. Ladies and gents, we got a great post show coming up for you tonight. We got the champs. We're assembling them one by one like Voltron, but you don't want to go anywhere. We got the champs for the PGF. We've got Zack Schenider, we got JJ Bowers, and we've got Juan Martinez coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. This is the official PGF post show. This is the official post show. We are assembling the many different people who won here. Team Dahlinger, we're getting congratulation texts all around. I see Landon Elmore, Derek Rodman, my apologies. I was gonna say your civil-born name. Mike John, Brady. Congratulations to you, sir, Andrew. I mean, talk about making an impact. And then Spencer, and then you've got Christos over on the side who is texting. Gentlemen, what is the decision between shirts and no shirts? How do you decide who's coming in and wearing a shirt and who's not wearing a shirt?
It's the best, so I don't think y'all want to see me without a shirt. But
That's
Spencer,
fair.
on the other hand, let me duck down real quick.
You want to show off Spencer? Spencer, do you want to show off the goods here?
Yeah, look at that.
Because here's the thing. Spencer was walking by the camera and trying to flex on the camera, and I said, we weren't on air yet, sir. So it's flexing this way. Congratulations to you guys all. I'm going to get a moment with all of you, but I'm going to start with you first. Landon, over this way.
Let's go.
What does it feel right now in this moment for you to get this win, sir?
It feels like all my hard work has paid off. I spent 5 weeks out here, man. I was just telling Brandon, it did not feel like a long time. But then I looked at my camera roll, and I looked at how many matches I've had, and I was like, it's been a long time. And I have mixed feelings about it being over because I really enjoyed my time here, but I'm also excited to get back and start teaching the kids back at Kingsway. So I'm just extremely happy about the way things turned out, and everyone played a part. Look at Andrew caressing, right there, caressing the trophy.
So, hold on. They're basically, Andy is here. We don't know if we're going to allow him on the post show again. He crashed last week, but this week he has no shirt on either, so he's team no shirt.
No shirt.
Congratulations, coach.
He's got cool
Congrats.
tats, though.
Appreciate that. All right. You're good today?
Yeah, he didn't.
I don't know. I saw some tips to a certain bartender that might prove otherwise, sir. All right, Andy's on his best behavior. He's got to go see his cat, so we're going to keep him very happy.
Yeah.
Landon, what are you going to do with whatever you end up getting from the prize money, sir?
Andy knows this. I'm really looking forward to getting a Bengal cat.
A bank? You don't have a bank account?
No, a Bengal cat.
Oh, a Bengal cat.
A bank account.
Oh, I thought you didn't. You're a young child. I don't know what you have or don't have.
I should have a bank account. Yeah, a Bengal cat. That's the big idea. I don't know if that'll actually happen. I gotta, get some approval first. But I really think it is a good prize for winning this whole thing.
Let's
Bengal
ask
cat.
this. What is the prediction for the finale, the playoffs, sir? Congratulations on making it. What's your prediction?
I'm looking for me and my boy Derek Rodman over here to come close it out in the finals, have a scrap. That's what I see happening.
Beautiful. Appreciate that. I'm going to have you switch out places. Derek, come on over this way. Derek, for you, top of the question. You came in as an alternate. You made an immediate impact. What does this moment feel like for you, sir?
This moment actually really depends. Did Landon get in front of me as far as the points total? Do you know?
Not clear, but you're up there. So It's good. It's very good. But you were doing this. You started doing these numbers with your fingers, your digits.
I had to count because it's more than I can count on one hand, the amount of points I got that first match. You know?
So Landon is pulling this up for you. He does He does have a good
Today
moment.
is shit. Today is not a good day. Today is the day Landon got in front of me on the points. I'm pissed.
Okay, favorite moment from the competition, sir?
Favorite moment from the competition? Woo! I think it's actually not on the mat. I think it's just hanging out with the boys warming up, Like, I made a lot of good friends. Landon being one of them, Christos being one of them. Just two boys that, like, I'm just so happy that I got to meet and I got to train with, and they made me better, and I got to compete with them and share the sword. People like Mike John, who I've had to compete against. He's my teammate from way back before my balls dropped or whatever, So
You don't have to say it like that.
well, that's what it was. So, like, being able to compete with him.
By the way,
compete with my boy
hold
Babylon.
on. Can we address something, Landon? You're here right now. You put an edit out.
The Derek Rodman edit.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Good, huh?
That's a good edit.
It was good.
Hey, who was that interviewer who was talking to him when he was a child?
It seemed like a nice guy.
Seemed like a nice guy that you just edited out.
That was what the people wanted.
I want to tell you something here. Let me tell you something. Let me just point this out to you. This guy is the guy who's here today, is here tomorrow. I'm going to be around forever. So don't cut me out, because you know what? I know talent when I see it. And guess what? It's an affirmation that says, when I pull you on the show, you might be around too. So just remember that, okay? All right.
So you're cutting into my screen time here. Let's.
It is my show. You're welcome. Welcome to the Grappling Hour with Rafa Esparza experience. Derek, I want to ask, what can you tell us about, you were saying that with your favorite memories there, but you still have the playoffs. What can you tell us we can expect from you at the playoffs, sir?
I came in as an alternate. I don't know what the narrative was of, like, oh, he can only score this many points, or I don't know what the narrative was. But the narrative always for me was that I'm going to win this whole thing. And I put myself in a position where, I'm not number one on the rankings like I was for a second. That's what I really wanted. But I'm here to win this whole thing, man. Like, that's what I'm here to do. And in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to have the opportunity to show that. So I'm just excited to do that.
Beautiful. I'm going to rotate you over. Do you mind taking
Yes,
over
sir.
on Mike John's seat over this way?
Oh, thank you, Derek.
As you mentioned, the person who was there with you before your balls dropped.
That's me.
Mike John.
What's up,
And I was still kicking his ass.
Oh,
Hey,
bro.
that's
He's
not
ruined
important.
so many finals and tournaments for me, bro. But whatever, I still love Derek.
Hey, I'm just glad you guys were on the same team and didn't have to go against each other.
Me too.
Mike John, you seem to be somebody who knows how to be on a team and help them make big moments. And tonight, there was a moment that I saw from you where you could, for your own interests, try to go for a kill.
Right.
But you went for the team, and I thought, that's a true MVP.
Oh,
so
for sure.
Good on you, man. You made sure. What was going through your mind?
Honestly, I really wanted the neck. It would have been cool to get the neck to put me more in the playoffs. But also at the same time, it's like, I think a big part of this format is just take what's given to you. He was going for a pretty not the best ankle lock on me, so I was going to just counter with a good, easy break. If I walk away with 3 points, we won by 4, so I definitely made the right call there, right? So I think and the game was so close, every point mattered. I'm just glad that I could help out where I could.
What is the difference between this experience and the previous PGF experiences that you've had?
Bro, the other one I got broken off day 3, I was already out. So this one's way cooler in terms of, so it's 5 weeks, right? It's a longer time. But within that time, you have more time to either A, heal up, or B, get in your head more. I think I enjoy this format a little more in terms of if you get hurt, you have more time to heal up. But it is a long time to be away from your family and your friends. But at the same time, this is worth it. Moments like this are, for sure worth having. It's worth going through a little bit of struggle for 5 weeks and putting yourself out of your comfort zone.
For you, what was your favorite memory for the experience, sir?
Honestly, just training at 10 Planet Vegas. Just training there most nights at 6 p.m. It's just a lot of fun. Really good time. Getting to meet, Landon, Christos, getting closer to Spence, Brady, Derek. It's been really cool. Meeting Mr. Andrew here for the last day for him to clutch it. It's been an amazing experience all around.
I love that. Sir, I appreciate you. Congratulations on another team victory, a consistent presence, and you very much deserve it, sir.
You're the man.
As fat as you were not throughout the tournament, I'm glad you're getting fat today. Christos, let's go ahead and pull you on up, sir. Come on over this way, Christos. All right, if you guys are watching and you want to throw us some questions, feel free to do it. I probably won't ask them, but you can throw them. Nonetheless, Christos, taking a seat over here, ending the season incredibly strong, sir. How are you feeling right now, sir?
I'm tired, bro. I want to go home. Yeah. My flight's at 7 p.m. tomorrow, so 7 p.m. is going to be pretty lit tomorrow night.
So you're lit tomorrow night. You're not getting lit tonight?
I don't know. It's up to these boys.
I mean, here's the thing. You took your shirt off, and that told me you're probably getting lit right now. So I don't know.
This is the most lit I've been. This this cup of champagne is the most lit I've been since, I don't even know, bro. Like Christmas 3 or 4 years ago, maybe.
I assume you do not drink.
No.
You do not. So is this disrupting your system? You okay? You got the bubble guts from the champagne, sir?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Okay. Is that going to come?
It could.
No.
It depends on how weak your stomach may or may not be. But having said that, Christos, we referred to you as the game. Do you feel like you are truly living up to that? Do you feel like that's a good moniker for you?
I feel like everyone on the team did their job. Like just like in football or in basketball, everyone has their position that they got to do their job. And I feel like I made my job, what I thought my job would be, very clear on day one at the draft, in terms of putting the points up when I knew I can put them up, not allowing them when I knew it would be a tough match. And I think today you saw 2 good examples of that. Obviously, that last match with Matt, it was just about keeping the lead, not letting any points up. I wasn't too worried about scoring. I had faith that my teammates would take care of the rest. Match with Juan. Juan's obviously a very tough kid, but I knew I could come out and just kind of big brother him around and get the subs. So I feel like today. And then who did I have in my first match? I don't even remember, bro. Who did I fight in the first match?
It's been a long day, sir. I'm not quite clear. I mean, I could look it up, but what I would rather do is congratulate you and tell you great things. But more than that, I've been asking everybody their favorite memory. What has been your favorite memory of this experience, sir?
Dude, just seeing these guys around me kill it each and every week. I mean, I feel like Landon really got to show the world how talented a grappler he is, and just how dangerous his leg game is. I still, to this moment, believe he's probably the best leg locker in the season. So I'm really happy he got to show that. But just seeing the boys do their thing. I mean, we got Spencer back here. He came out and did his thing. He got that bonus when he got nice heel hook on day one. Andrew came in and just clutched for our entire team. We got Babylon back. Excuse me. We got Babylon. Oh, there's the bubble guy you're talking about.
I was telling you, bro. I was trying to give you the note.
We got Babylon back here, hit the crazy knee bar, had us going crazy.
I mean, you guys were so excited for him, and I love that.
This guy right here, bro, I mean, do I even have to say anything? He came in and clutched and ended up. Did you end up number 1, Derek? Close, right?
He's close.
Close, yeah. So.
But I heard there were some dishes. Now, between the two of you, let me ask this, Landon. We're getting back into some real shit here. You came on my show and you said there was a bet for dishes, whoever had the lead. Then this man got in the comment section and said, you haven't done any dishes. So that's not a bet, young man. And why would you come on my show and lie on my show? You can lie to anybody else. Alex Wendling, don't lie with her. Don't lie over here on the post show, bro.
What did Alex do?
No, Alex. Hey, listen, Alex is a pro, but she knows you goons are silly.
Why are we goons, bro?
Hold on. Think about it. Because you lied on my show. So.
Give him a mic.
Are you? I got a mic. He's got one. Hey, Landon, right there.
Grab that mic.
That one right there, the orange one. So what is your response to this?
Yeah, that's true. I did it like once.
Why would I lie?
I did it like once, and then that was it.
Wow. Well, I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. I will tell you guys this. There's been a very cool thing in watching both of you get your shine together, because I know how much it meant for you to come in as a team and have a great moment. So I'm very proud of you guys. I haven't seen how the seedings come out, but there is a possibility
I
that
beat him.
No. I'm saying like you guys might have to face each other in the playoffs. So that's something that might happen. But I will tell you, the fact that you both make it to the playoffs and you had a winning team speaks well for your jiu-jitsu and your leadership on this. So congratulations to both of you guys.
Thank you.
Big stuff. Appreciate you guys both. Landon and of course Christos. Let's do this. I got Babylon over here. Babylon, you're up next. All right, let's ask this. I haven't figured out why you're called Babylon. Why are you called Babylon, sir?
That's a story for another time, but I'll let you guys figure that one out.
Great storytelling so far. Okay, Brady, you got injured, but You were on the sidelines. You were cheering on your team. What was it like? Were you nervous? Because it started getting a little neck and neck toward the end, sir.
I mean, yeah, I was a little nervous, but they definitely brought in a good guy in Andrew, so I knew he was going to help him get it done. So it sucks I couldn't go out there, but I'm really happy for these guys that they won it.
Well, congratulations. And they mentioned a great moment with that knee bar. That's fucking really dope for you. So congratulations on that, because I saw everybody come alive for you. That's how I knew you were beloved.
Yeah.
So for you, what was your favorite moment aside from that in this PGF experience, sir?
Honestly, just the whole season itself with these guys. I feel like I made really good friends with the Texas boys, and it even brought me closer to my own teammates. You know, getting to compete with them is always a fun ordeal. And I got to see Derek back in action. We used to compete a lot together, and he kind of had a little hiatus. So I'm really happy to see him back in there doing his thing.
I hope it's a permanent return, because this dude has been good since I've known him, and I've known him a long time. So I'm just saying, it's cool to see him back here and killing it. So I'm very happy. And you know what? Not for nothing, man. You've grown into a fucking good fucking man as you've grown up. So you should be proud of yourself, because you're actually very funny. So it's been fun to watch somebody have a personality and develop like that. All right, sir. Are you going to come back if there's another season of the PGF? Like, do you have some unfinished business here?
Absolutely. I feel like my main goal this season was to make it through the whole season. And obviously I didn't get to do that. So I'm definitely looking forward to the next time, and hopefully be able to put up a lot more points this next time.
Hey, I want to say this to you. When I went to come train right before the season was starting, you were very welcoming to me, and it gave me an idea of how you were going to welcome everybody here. There's a reason why everybody was cheering for you, and they loved you so much. I could see it in the hospitality that you had for me, man. So I look forward to getting to train with you again at some point in the future, especially sooner than later, now that I kind of know what's wrong with you. So
we're all good now.
No. I'm still gonna test body lock passing if I can. But Brady, you're a good person. I appreciate you, brother. All right, man. Come on over, Andrew. All right. Let me ask this. You came in today.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yep.
But for you, when did you get the call that you were going to be coming on to the team?
Man, I forget. It was like Friday or Saturday, something like that night. Christos called me and he told me I was competing, and then I couldn't freaking sleep that night. I was so excited. So we got on. I was having so much FOMO with the the boys killing it. So I'm glad I was able to get out here at least for the day. You know.
Well, a lot of your friends were also killing it on this tournament specifically, so that FOMO is with good reason. But you had a tough spot because these guys had a lot hanging on this tournament.
Yeah.
So you weren't just coming in as an alternate. You were coming in as somebody who had to really seal the deal to help them win this championship. So what did it feel like to help them accomplish this tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I knew I was 100% capable of it. I'm training with the best guys in the world right now. So, I'm having rounds with the best guys in my weight class, Dominic, Dorian, those guys. So if I'm able to survive, in those rounds, I know no one here, no ill will towards them is going to be submitting me. It's just these guys that I'm training with are on a different level, and you just get baked into this culture that Danaher makes. So it's
know
special.
Your training partners.
Yeah.
It speaks for itself.
Yeah.
And the results also speak for themselves. So congratulations to you. So
Thank you.
Here's the thing. You got a taste of it today. You did pretty well on the board. Do you want to come back if we have another season in your weight class, sir?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I thought the 4 or 5 weeks was really fun to watch, but as an athlete, it's a little rough. The hourly rate is not too good on the.
I will be honest with you. The week-long version is not better. The week-long version is definitely a lot like.
You think so? Yeah.
Let me put it to you this way. You see how I do this, right? I do this for that show too.
Yeah.
On the week-long version, I was looking at world-class athletes who looked like they had been through World War II and were just dead in the eyes, and I thought, oh, good Lord.
Yeah, you know better than me for sure. I'm sure as it keeps growing too, the prize pool will get higher and higher, and it'll make sense, time-wise, where you're able to really come out here and make some good money. So, I'm not complaining about what I got paid, though. These guys freaking throwing me money bags was so generous. So.
The money bag's great.
Yeah,
you going out there
sure.
making a statement right away, great. So congratulations to you,
Thank
sir.
you.
I'm going to let you get on out of here.
Hey,
but before I do, what do you got coming up next? What is coming up next for you?
Yeah, so there's a Thursday night jiu-jitsu bracket coming up in Austin. I should be competing on that for 2K. That should be free on YouTube as far as I know, so tune into that if you want to see see more of me. Otherwise, follow me at Andrew DeGraff Magic on Instagram.
Why is it magic?
Well, I was a card magician before jiu-jitsu, so that was
Wait,
the
I'm sorry.
name.
Hold on. I need a minute here.
Yes, sir.
A card magician?
Yeah, I would do close-up card magic, just sleight of hand, and it was actually one of the ways I started getting into jiu-jitsu. I performed for someone that did jiu-jitsu, and skills are similar, if not the same, just like the technical aspect and the artistic aspect, which I have. So
congratulations, you're amongst a good group of people here.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, is that how you're able to do a sleight of hand and get so many good submissions? Because now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's a good party trick to have.
Man, I think that's just John Danaher instructionals
He
and
gets
training
it
with this
up.
guy.
Blah, blah, blah. John Danaher is good at coaching. We know that. Give my best to the boys over
Will
there.
do.
They
Yeah.
are an incredible group of people, and you represented them well. So congratulations.
Thank
to
you.
man.
It's just amazing watching all of my teammates do amazing too. I think you only get friends in jiu-jitsu. It's a similar thing to if you were going out to war. It's like you never build bonds like that. In a 9-to-5.
Yeah,
So
that's fair.
Watching Dom kill it. He's my roommate. If you don't know that, we train every day. Go back and we talk jiu-jitsu, we talk life, and it gets real. It's not easy to be training.
Are you
going
to hold this over his head
so.
that you just swooped in, like he swooped in, but that you won the team tournament? Like, what's happening with that?
Man, I might be able to for a day or two, but then
He's
we
a
go
monster,
in, we
yeah.
go in and train, and then he suplexes me, and
You know what? I would probably not do it as well.
yeah,
But, hey,
yeah, it's better to just be
You
humble.
go enjoy your time, man.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right, Spencer, come on over this way. Spencer, I was talking with you a little bit off air. I was making time to go chat with you. First off, congratulations, young man. I was telling you I was super happy for you and your contributions, but it looks like a lot of people felt the same way. They felt like you made an impact. So what did you feel like from this experience?
It been a rough few weeks, man. I feel like maybe I could have put up more points for my team, but I'm just grateful for these boys,
So what did you learn most from this experience?
Man, on a technical aspect, there's a lot of holes I need to fill, but man, I need to compete more, maybe.
Okay, that's a good place to be because you were actually competing super well and like they gave you big tasks from minute one. And yet you weren't afraid of it. You wanted to go straight into the fire.
A few rematches as well, I had 2 matches with John, 2 matches with Jet, so that's pretty cool,
That is pretty cool. I did notice this, though, for you. What was your favorite moment from this experience, sir?
From the PGF?
Yeah.
The money bags are the best moments, man,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, and just those training sessions with my team, probably number one, and just winning this thing with my team is by far the best moment of the season.
Well, congratulations to you. I'm going to ask you an honest question here. I need you to answer honestly. How many times were you flexing on the camera while I was interviewing everybody else?
It was a lot more than
It was more than I count, right? Because the weird part is I'm sitting here asking them a question. I just see you over the side just trying to check it out.
I was ready to go first.
Oh, you wanted to go first?
I don't want to wait.
What do you mean you don't want to wait?
Just knock it out pretty much.
Brother. Here's the thing about this. You want to go last. You know why?
Why?
Because when you go last, more people are showing up as the post show goes on.
Oh, okay. Good point.
So I'm just saying, you're the showcase. Now, I treat you like at the very beginning and get you in and out. What? You're like, Derek? Stop flexing on that, bro. Here's the worst part. This dude's checking out his own reflection here, so I want to make sure.
Yeah, there's no one in front of us right here.
In the future for you, what do you see happening next for you, young man?
Probably hop into an open soon one of these next few months. Just
Okay.
take some time off. I had knee surgery about 10 months ago, so it's just hopped into
That's
this.
right. That was
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
the story. This was one of your first big things
This is
coming
the
back
first
from.
thing I've jumped into since knee surgery.
Woo!
Yeah,
Man,
so
you
it's
looked
rough.
really good for that. But yeah, it's really rough, but you made an impact with your team, and that is pretty dope to see. Well, I'm always out in Vegas, so hopefully you and I get to have some rounds
I'll
in the
see
future.
I'll see you again for sure.
Oh, you're gonna wait? Hold on.
I mean, hopefully in one of these interviews or one of these shows coming up, we'll run into each other.
Okay, but no. I was literally just like, oh, hopefully I'll run around. We'll get to train. This man's like, oh, I'll see you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what's happening now. No. Which knee was it, sir? Which knee surgery did you have it on? Hey, you know what? I'm very happy you got to experience this. I know how important this is to you and your family here in Las Vegas. So congratulations to you and your team. I know it's got to be great. And congratulations on
coming to the room, bro. Well, everyone will take care of you, man.
What does that mean?
That means everyone would take care of you, treat you like one of the squadrons.
All right. Because when you say everybody's going to take care of you, I just think I'm going to get comeuppance for all the jokes I say about you guys. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that.
Take care of you. Yeah.
No. I appreciate that. You guys have always been great to me. 10th Planet Las Vegas has always treated me well. So get on out of here. I see that you have a drink, a beverage. You need to go take care of that young man. And I will judge you on how many of these you don't show it to the camera, dude.
My bad.
Don't
First
do that.
one of the night.
You just literally just put it away until then. But this man has to go drink 2 of these and probably get 2 faded. So enjoy the rest of your night, my man.
Coach Varela,
Hey, Coach Varela will show you a good time. I know that for sure. Hey, you are behaving, but you'll show him a good time, right?
Yeah, he always does.
All right, go enjoy yourself, you guys. All right, man. Pleasure to chat. Coach Varela, take a seat real quick. All right, let me ask this. What did it feel like to beat the Canudos? Because you didn't just beat one, you beat both of them. Because I saw them going after to attack you moments after everybody was celebrating. So what did it feel like to beat both of them?
I mean, it felt good. I feel like both of them were against me the whole time, so it was just good to finally have, like, that dub over them, you know? I know they're very competitive, so it feels good to beat them during my season and then beat him again this season.
Hey, you had to remind him of that. That's malicious, sir. All I know is that when I started hearing certain calls from them, they were like, why isn't that stalling? Why isn't that happening? I was like, oh, those voices were going up a little bit higher each time.
Yeah. They wanted us to lose bad.
Hey. You know what? It's all in good competition. We recognize that.
100%.
I'm sure you guys had hugs afterwards.
Of course.
But you did win today, so I'm just going to make sure we give that respect to you, sir.
Thank you.
But having said that, what was your favorite moment from the season with your team?
I think my best moment with the team was finally just seeing Andrew DeGraff pull off that last cold ice fucking clutchness, you know. I think even though he was like a last replacement, it's good to see how invested he was to get us the dub overall. And I mean, there's so many great moments, but like that right there is like, that was the deciding factor. If Sergio choked him, it would have been a win in their favor.
And if he had gotten a submission in the minute, if he had even gotten a leg break, then you would have tied. And you know what happened was, I looked at that and I go, oh, I don't know what happens if we tie, so yikes. But nonetheless, that didn't happen, so very pleased about that. I want to also ask this. What is the added feeling being a coach with a team that was comprised with a lot of your own guys?
Yeah, I mean, that's my goal as a coach, is to get my guys involved and get them competing. And Derek really shined this tournament. He's got a lot of eyes on him right now, and hopefully he wins the whole thing in the final 8 and gets like a shot at that UFC BJJ. And hopefully he wins the championship, because then he'll be the 55 PGF champion and I'll be the 175 champion, and then we'll have Ryan Aiken as the 185 or 205. But it'll be a good little trifecta of us 3, you know?
I have to ask this because it occurs to me, when your boys take off their shirts, it's one thing. You're not even competing, and Coach has his shirt off. So
bro,
what happened here, bro?
I have blood all over this shirt and fucking hella champagne. I don't know whose blood like splattered on me, but that's just like, it's there now, and I'm like, I gotta take this
There
off.
was a part of me that thought this was you going on your further campaign against lesbian-looking men to tell people that you should be able to not wear rash guards and go what we refer to as ADCC style.
Yeah.
So how was that campaign gone? I saw you put up a poll, but you're trying to get, at the very least, not long sleeves, short sleeves, but you want to go and show off the tattoos, I'm assuming here.
Yeah, we need to be shirtless or at least short sleeve. There's no way I should be covered up like a fucking Muslim nun.
Hey, wait, you know what? This airs worldwide. I just want to remind people we love people of all cultures.
But they know that. They're cool.
They do. I don't know that they want to be called out on it because, I don't know.
All right, for everyone watching, just know that, like, you might have to.
Anyway, all right, let me just clean this up. So this dude has been basically watching along with us. Yesterday you were live with us. That means at some point you probably have to ingest the impression I do of you. What do you think of the impression I do of you, sir?
I think you do a pretty good job. It's a little bit low.
You think that you speak in a higher voice than that?
Nah, I mean, I don't know. It's somewhere close, but.
I mean, if I were to talk like you, I would be down here too. So it's
it always makes me laugh. If that, you know.
That's all I want.
Yeah,
man,
it always makes me
because
laugh.
it's like when I watch you do your thing, I see you shine, and I just think that's cool.
You do a great job.
Thanks,
It's been
man.
cool to have you here for 5 weeks. It's been cool to be a part of this for 5 weeks and my whole team. And hopefully I can raise my voice at some point. But
I mean, I do have to put this microphone really like high because of how low you talk. But listen, dude, I don't want to keep you here forever. I just want to tell you this: your team, all the way through and through, very fun to watch. Congratulations on another championship run, and that reflects great of you. But I think it reflects very well of your Las Vegas hospitality.
yeah,
I saw all these guys really bond together, and that made me so happy to know that it was like a unification of different camps, 2 different big camps coming together and really, really putting out some effective jiu-jitsu. So props to you, sir.
Thank you so much, bro.
I will hopefully see you very soon. I'll be sure to come visit in the near future, but go enjoy with your boys tonight, my man.
I will. Look at this championship, dog. Don't forget that shit.
Jesus. Okay. Just leave, dude.
Don't cut that shit.
I'm not cutting it. It's live, you dork. Zack Schenider, how are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome him to the show. Zack, how did this experience feel to you, good sir?
Man, awesome experience. Unfortunately, my time, obviously I missed a third of the season, like right in the middle after taking a knee pop. And then from then, I was just trying to stay committed to getting back in there and getting my body right to be able to compete again. Honestly, way earlier than I normally would have competed after taking some damage like that. But I know that, there's 5 weeks, and after those 5 weeks, the season is done. I didn't want my season to end on getting my knee pop. So got back in there, had a tough day, some tough matchups. Obviously, DeGaff was like a big addition, and then I originally had Jet in a different week, and then
One
I got...
second here. Do you understand that we have somebody who's joining us, but is joining us on a phone call? Like, no one has ever showed up mid-interview on a phone call. JJ, who the
Popular
hell
guy.
did you have to talk to at 10:19 Best Coast time before coming on this show, sir?
So Officer Grimy just left his sweater here, and he gave me a call to ask if I can go grab it. And I was a great teammate. And
It's
a good
very
friend.
nice of you, but yet you come in like a big shot being like, hold on my calls. No, I'm so busy.
Hey,
What's
man.
up? I got a stunt on these hoes. What's up?
I ain't sitting
No.
on nobody other than these hoes. So
Anyway, as Zack was telling us his experience, I'm going to ask you about yours in a second. But for Zack, you have this injury. Were you worried you were going to come back for week 5, though?
Oh, for sure. I mean, the couple days after, it was like getting into a car was taking me like 30 seconds because I have to grab my leg with both hands, pick it up, put it in the car.
this man was
You don't have to
Slide
explain
in.
that to me. I'm very old.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a normal day for me.
If you're old, you understand. And I felt instantly very old after that one. I actually got my LCL popped in week 1, played through, was able to get through that, and then week 2 felt good. Week 3, first match, big pop on my MCL. So both sides of my knee took a little bit of a beating. And I honestly feel like then coming into week 5, right, guys knew my knee was
It
popped.
had a target on it.
They were pulling it in, and I was like overcorrecting, trying to protect that. It was putting me into other things. So, hats off to everybody else. Obviously, it was a little bit of a tough season for me. 55 is me competing up a little bit.
Yeah.
I've made 35 same day multiple times, and 45 is like super easy for me. But I didn't want to miss the opportunity to get in on this PGF show. And it's either 55, are you in, yes or no?
Yeah.
And that was a yes. So I'm glad I was able to do it. I'm glad I'm going home in one piece. It was a really cool experience. I think the most well-run, well-thought-out organization I've ever been a part of. And I'm super thankful for all that. Obviously, I wished my week 5 would have gone better. I wish I wouldn't have missed time with injury, but that's the game. Happens. So
We'll chat more about that here in
yeah.
a second. I do want to go over to you, JJ. So for you,
What up?
you had an incredibly captivating season. Okay?
Yeah.
Here's why. I feel that there is not a thought in your head that we didn't, as the audience, hear at any point. So when you were happy, we heard it. When
Yeah.
you were angry, we very loudly heard it.
I made sure y'all can hear you and understand what's going through my head.
Okay, so what's going through your head right now?
Right now, honestly, man, I really miss my puppy Boo.
It's the puppy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been getting a lot of videos and photos of my puppy, and she's like 5 months now. And I really just want to get back to AZ and take care of her little ass because, I see so
What
many
kind
videos.
of puppy is it?
She's a boxer pit bull mix.
Oh,
so
that's
she's
pretty
a
good.
little doll. So
Okay.
I love a boxer, but hearing these 18-year-olds talk about how they miss their puppy, and I have daughters at home, bro.
Hey, man.
It's like so imagine the same thing, but like literally
human,
they're
yeah.
you. Like they look like you
it's
as a
your
baby,
human. That's your human.
and you call them up and they say like, "I miss you. When are you coming home?" And you're like, "Fuck."
So
Yeah, similar feels.
Let me just ask this: what was your favorite experience from this whole time, sir?
Honestly, this kind of sounds sappy, but like the friends I made on the way, like getting up here, I was introduced to Zoltan and Grace Gracie, and then my team has just been a bunch of dogs. Like John Chandler's not kidding when he says that we have had the most fun and the most like exciting moments of the season. It's because we didn't put up the points that we really wanted to, and a lot of it's like shit that we could have done really quickly, or like we can make these quick fixes. Like John Chandler's a lot better at leg lock defense now than he was at the start of the season.
Facts.
So yeah, the friends that I've made along the way, like I wouldn't have traded anything for anything. Like this was a moment in time that was placed by God, and I feel like we all came together by the universe pulling its strings to make my friendships happen.
Well, I'm glad we're doing this interview together with the two of you, because no matter how bad things got, I saw the two of you hyping up your crew. Zach, I want you coaching me if I'm ever competing, because like I could hear you very cleanly, and it was good advice.
I agree with that, dude. I heard Zach every time that he was telling me something, like in my Anthony Molina match, he was telling me like, "Hey, get your swagger back, do whatever you need to do." When I was on top passing, and then that's exactly what I did. I got my second win after
Got in your bag.
Yeah.
But then you're no slouch, because you were a hype captain for a lot of your boys too.
Yeah.
And what I liked about that was it's contagious. So that like even though you didn't get the points maybe you wanted, your team had a great connection that I felt. And I really did see that go through. And when I saw you get injured, I saw you hobble the hell back on over to the side to start coaching. And I thought that's indicative of the Zach that I have interviewed and I've gotten to know over the years. So I thought that was a real true mark of you as a coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, this guy's a dog, dude. As soon as he was done off that match, bro, he got one Jack and Coke. He sat his ass right down on the fucking couch, and he started screaming out shots like it was nothing, dude.
Yeah.
That was second nature to him, and he's a dog no matter what.
Yeah, it was really cool. Obviously, like, sucked to be injured, but week 4, going in with no stress, knowing I wasn't competing and I was just there to support my guys, it was sick. And by then, you know the guys well enough, right? Like, I know how JJ likes to be coached. I know he needs, like, a little bit of hype in his life. I know CJ wants me to tell him the time, and he wants me to tell him, like, yo, you're good here, you're comfortable, like, you're all right. He wants more of a calming force. John Chandler feeds off the chaos. You start screaming, he's going to start scrapping. So by then, you, like, know the guys well enough. You know their personalities. You know how they grapple. And you know these other guys and their matchups as well. So really all I could do was go support, but it was kind of cool getting to sit in and be like guest coach for week 4. I had a fun time with that. And absolutely, like, I agree with JJ. Our team dynamic's been super fun.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, not great results through and through, but like John, CJ, and I staying at the house all together has been good vibes. JJ always coming through and like meeting up with us, and Grimy was a good fill-in.
That's awesome. Yeah, Grimy meshed well. You kind of almost wish that you got a full time with him.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
I was very excited when I saw he was in there, because I think he's good people and he's exciting.
Yeah.
JJ, congratulations on your overturn last week. I wanted to pull you on the post show. However, I saw how heated you were, and I said, no, not the week.
Maybe next week.
Yeah, I knew. I was like, we'll circle around this week. But what did it feel like to get that response? Because you had a lot of people being like, that was a slam.
So for a lot of people that may not know, last week I got a very high impact takedown against Anthony Gojani in my second match, which was ruled a DQ. And now that it's overruled as him getting those 2 points taken away and I guess a draw for me, I guess I'm not as happy as I would like to be, because I want that match back with Gojani. And
I feel like in the future we might be able to make something like that
I
happen.
feel like in the future he's going to duck me in a lot of situations.
He'll definitely be in the chat somewhere, though.
Oh yeah, he'll definitely be on his phone for sure. But I just feel like he's got too much to say and not enough to back it up with, because he got bodied a lot.
I would just like to point out, the refs are reviewing this decision, right? Mm-hmm. Are we going to DQ JJ or not? And everybody's making their case for whether or not this is a DQ. And what JJ should be doing is like chilling and talking and like pleading his case. And what he chooses
Fuck
to do
that. I'm gonna flex on you, and I'm gonna just walk out there
is
and
go
say, "Do your fucking job."
Is go double
Jesus.
birds and say
Yeah,
F the refs over and over again. I'm like, they're literally making a call for you. This is the one time you should maybe like suck up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Never catch me doing that shit, man.
I
That's
guess
my
not.
style.
I guess not.
Well, I
dude.
mean,
know I'm in the
we
right.
think of it this way.
I know this
You
guy
might-
was in
Hold
detention
on. You
all high
might
school.
feel like you're in the right, but remember, you're representing a team, so you might be affecting the team when that
Ooh, oh,
happens.
shit.
So, like, yeah, solo Wolverine, good job, but you might have left a member out on the team.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but I
I'm going
was
to
right.
compliment your dad.
Oh, my
because your
dad's the
dad
best.
was clutch on this because he was fighting for you the whole time. And if it wasn't for your dad, I don't think it would have gotten overturned because he went to the rule book, and that man has done contracts before, so props to him.
Yeah, man, that guy is a very smart individual. I don't think I picked that part up from him, but he's very smart.
You know what you did do, though? And I talked to your mom a little bit about this. You get the people going. So, like, even when you're wrong and clearly in the wrong, you definitely had people on your side, and that is currency. That is good.
Yeah.
It's just, there were times when I'd look at you over on the side, starting up something, yelling something as you went off the mats, and I go, this child.
Hey, I was put on this earth to entertain people and perform, and I think that's one of the things that's going to take me as far as I want to be in this life. So I got to keep it up.
I think you have further to go from here. Gentlemen, what's coming up next for you? Zach, what's coming up next for you, sir?
Well, I got a couple like regional matches that I'm looking at. I'm the 145-pound champ for this promotion Battle Grappling. They're talking about having me in New York with either Stingray Ray or Manny Vasquez.
That's a good match.
Which those would be awesome matches, and they do a good show. At home in Spokane, they got a Proving Grounds show that they got paid matches going on. I missed out on Combat Jiu-Jitsu 135 because it coincided with this, but next time they're at 145, next time PGF will have me at 155, and wherever else wants to pay me, hit me up. Let me know if you need a seminar. Let me know if you need a super fight. It's your boy's open.
We need to get him down to Cali, so somebody needs to pull him out to LA because this dude,
Yes, sir.
he's really, really good. And again, the coaching was so right on that I was like, damn, dude, I might actually do well in competition if I got that man coaching me. So that is that. JJ, what's coming up next for you, sir? I hear something big in October, sir.
So I have my MMA debut, my amateur MMA debut in October for the United Fight League. I will be fighting at 155 pounds against a Las Vegas kid out of Syndicate. His name's Saidumar, some Russian last name. I'm going to just go out there and smash him. So October 10th, 2025, I will see you guys in United Fight League. You guys can catch the stream, or if you guys want to pull up, hit me up for tickets on JJ Bowers JJ. We got our goat CJ back here. But yeah, hit me up for anything that you guys, any tickets you guys want to sell.
Christ.
And what's coming up next for me is I'm gonna be, I'm trying my best to come out here and move out here to Vegas so that way I can get as much training in with all the coaches that I met here, and trying to get my MMA career path set on a right start.
Good man. All right. Listen, I hear there's somewhat plans to maybe go enjoy part of Vegas, the cheaper part of Vegas. Just make sure you get John Chandler back home in one piece.
Yeah, he's
a baby.
He's
You know
a
what I
wild
mean?
man. He's a
He's a wild man.
We'll take care of him.
But like, I'm just gonna make a guess. Not a high tolerance.
Oh yeah, no, definitely not, dude.
I bet you're right. He's excited. He's been wanting to like hit a cigar bar or something. We're gonna get him.
You know what he's been doing?
That's why we're hitting Fremont. It's a quick 2 blocks
smart.
down and back. Get that fool home.
But like, here's how
Full
my
home.
impression of how I imagine John Chandler would drink. Oh my God, guys, have you ever done this thing with alcohol? Like, it's so cool. I don't know if you've ever done it, but like, I did a few, and I'm kind of drunk, but that's amazing, right? Anyway.
So, yeah, John Chandler is like the definition of like a golden retriever. Like that dude is. That's the definite like vibes that man gives off. He's always on go and always with a light in his eye for sure.
But that chaotic energy is. You're not wrong. Like, I'm gonna have to monitor that chaotic energy and see if we got to evacuate at some point. But
let's do this, gents.
I'll monitor him.
I'm gonna let you get on out of here,
Thank you,
boys.
sir.
Please,
Hey,
thank you
so
again
much.
for the great jiu-jitsu. Enjoy your night. We love you guys. Great job.
Thank you for
this
your work.
season.
Catch me on Instagram and YouTube, JJ Bowers JJ, just like jiu-jitsu.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, people know
Zack
what I'm
Schenider scraps, baby.
Yeah. Give that guy more love because he got hacked. So there's that. All right, guys, we got one more interview to close out the night, and there is a gentleman here who, let's put it this way, this dude is a little bit more. Wait, yeah, give me my charger back.
Sorry about that. Thanks.
Jesus,
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome, kid. Where's my $200?
This is worth of $200.
No, this is not. You can't. You can't. No, you cannot. You could go win your MMA debut, but you're not getting the easy win over here. Juan Martinez, how are you doing, brother?
Good, how are you?
Hey, man, thank you so much for the wait. I appreciate your time. The thing is this. I wanted to bring you on because you were probably the quietest person here. And I always think I got to give time to, like, my man who's on the sidelines, who's observing this entirely insane event, but is also a very active participant. So for you, what are your standout moments from your PGF experience, sir?
Let's see here. Standout moments. Honestly, one of my favorite moments, this isn't even related to me, but it's actually pretty hilarious. The ref says, Derek, shot clock. And then he says, you're stupid. That's my, that's
the one you want to take away.
Yeah, dude, that's probably my favorite PGA.
Why does that one resonate with you so well?
I don't know. It was just like a little kid diss. Just like, you're stupid. It was so goofy, but it was hilarious.
It's that I think what ends up happening here is I like to think that I'm fairly articulate and I can make good jokes. But I know when I'm competing, like it's an athletic activity and I'm very tired.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, I'm not as witty as I can because I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, you shut up, you're dumb. So I'm like, I don't know how far off I am on that. So
Yeah.
Congrats on that. You had one of the best teams to be a part of because they took care of you so well, from the accommodations to the way that they took you guys out to dinner. I got to train with you guys for a day. I really appreciate it. That's probably one of the highlights of my experience from the PGF season. And then they even gave you guys financial literacy.
Yeah.
So like, maybe you didn't win the tournament, but you won the PGF.
For sure.
So what did your experience feel like being a part of this team?
Yeah, dude. New Hope was definitely the team to be on. We got so much out of it. Like you said, I definitely didn't win. I didn't perform as well as I wanted to. But the things that we got from, first of all, the connections, and then also all the things that New Hope brought to us and did for us was pretty insane. It was like every week we had like a leadership meeting type thing. So we had different speakers that came in and talked to us about different things. We had Ricky Lundell. We had Bagels. He's the one who runs Toro Cup. He talked to us about some things. We had a financial advisor. So we had it made, dude. And
I
then
had to go up to Kevin personally when I saw the financial advisor because when I saw Anthony,
Ant,
short for
yeah.
everybody here, 'cause there were two.
Yeah.
When I saw Ant with pencil and paper like this, like, how you mean save money? I thought, thank God someone's doing this for this young man.
Certainly, it was very needed. It was pretty hilarious. I actually think he started writing notes on his leg or something like that, because he's like, yeah, the paper isn't doing it for me. He started writing notes like on his leg or on his hand or something like that. I was like, this is great. Little does he know when he washes his hands,
Don't really
gone.
surprise me. It's not something that stays there permanently, although
Maybe he took a picture.
You know what it was? He might have seen someone with tattoos and goes, I make this go down? It stay on forever. So it happens like that. But so that was kind of like the best part of the experience for you. Like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
you guys
dude.
had a real camaraderie. Like, I love
yeah.
seeing that. So you, I said, and Jet were supposed to be the like even keel ones, but then everybody mentioned to me that Jet is also kind of crazy. So that would make you the lone sane person there. So like, what love did you end up having for this team of clearly insane people?
I mean, it was awesome. I think I don't know if this is true, but I feel like we spent more time together than any of the other teams, and we all just vibed together really well. We all had the same like stupid humor, and I think we connected through that like really good. Like just like the stupid jokes we would make and the stupid stuff we would say, it really like brought us closer.
So what's the first thing you're doing when you get home?
Oh man, that's a good question. Well, right before I get home, when I get back to Colorado, I'm gonna actually go to a concert on Friday.
Which one?
Hippie Sabotage.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. But then when I do get home, I don't know, dude. I'm probably gonna sleep for like a whole day or something like that.
Probably a good idea. I think you need to kind of reassess and decompress
compressed, so maybe
Yeah.
a lot less people and enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
If there is another PGF, are we trying to see you back here? Like, what's going on? Do you want to go
Oh, yeah.
back for this again?
For sure, yeah. Obviously I have some things to work on. I got to fix some holes in my game, but yeah, I'll be back and I'll be better.
I was just happy because win or lose, you had a great attitude. You're just easy to work with here in a world full of egos, crazy people. It's so welcoming to have someone who's perhaps calmer than even me. And I like to think I'm a pretty level person. When I see your energy, I'm just like, all right, he's in it, so I got to be in it, show him too. So
Yeah.
I have to say that kind of energy is infectious. So I'm happy about that.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
And then what is coming up next for you, sir? I mean, we asked about going home, but what is coming up next for you, sir?
I think the next thing I'll probably do is trials. I know I want to take a little break just to focus on training and fixing those holes in my game. But I think the next thing I'll do is probably trials.
Well, Juan, I have to say on behalf of all of us here, thank you so much. You were a great welcome presence, and I can't tell you how just quality of a person you were that I was just happy to see you.
I appreciate that.
I
Yeah.
want to give you your props, and I want to
Thank
make
you,
sure
man.
we at least got to chat before you got on.
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
Sir, so
I
go
appreciate
enjoy the rest
that.
of your night.
Will do.
Get some sleep.
Will do.
And I'm sure we'll see you very, very soon.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, ladies and
Cool.
gentlemen,
Thank you.
our good friend, Senor Juan Martinez. All right, guys. It's hard to believe that we are kind of done here. We did all the work. I noticed that may have cut that down. All right, great. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for us here for the regulation. The season of the tournament is not over, though. We still have the actual playoffs that are going to happen on September 10th, so you don't want to go anywhere. You're going to want to hang out with us. And guess what? We're going to have a pre-show live and proper with my good friend Tim Freeman, who's going to come out here. He's going to fly out, and we'll give these guys a true taste of what it's like to have the full bullpen experience. So that's going to happen on September 10th. But in the meantime, you can find me on Fridays with my good friend Tim Freeman doing extra episodes. We'll have a recap of all things Week 5 together. And then going forward, you can catch us every single week at the Bullpen. And if you would be so kind, check out my boy Tim on his channel, Inside BJJ, on all major social media. You can check out the Bullpen Live on Instagram. And if you're nice enough, you can go check me out at the Grappling Hour. So it's Grappling Hour on all social media. We're talking YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of them. YouTube, find me all of those places. I have interviews, and a couple of the boys who you saw here tonight, they have full-length interviews that we will be airing very, very soon. And if you want, go check me out on patreon.com/Grappling Hour. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us all day long. We have had a blast, and we look forward to seeing you back here September 10th for playoff action. No, that's going to be a big deal because whoever wins that gets their spot at UFC BJJ. On behalf of all of us here at the PGF, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It's been a great day for grappling. We'll see you back on the mats.